Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my review of Hulk number 10. Now, this series is almost finished, but the artwork, the coloring, the texturing, it's getting better, and this cover is much better. I don't know how many books that John Tyler Christopher had worked on prior to this one, but he's getting better. And Marika Tamaki, the writer, she's getting better too at her writing. One book at a time. Matt Miller, the colorist, getting better, and the artists Julian Lopez and Francisco Gaston are getting better. That's my opinion, and I'm not exactly sure what Jennifer Walters is holding there, if it's some type of cake or what. I think this is part of the Let Them Eat Cake storyline. The strange part about this is the actual title of this story is nowhere to be found in the book. I have the print version, and I can tell you that the title of the story is nowhere to be found. With Deconstructed, there were 6 parts, and it was always at the beginning of the book. But this one, no. I can't see it anywhere in this book. But, I believe this is part of the Let Them Eat Cake storyline, because that does look like cake in her hand, and it looks like she's been munching on some cake. But aside from that, this cover looks way better than number 7, because the hair and skin tone actually match, and we can see She-Hulk within the green pupils. So that's something else. And this is, I do believe this is a drawing. This is not even a picture of someone. At least I don't think it is, because the detail is just too great to be a drawing of a picture of someone. Here's what we have on the previously type page. Jen has avoided the superhero life, but when YouTube star Oliver is unwittingly dosed with a drug called Monster Juice and transforms live on air into something horrible, Jen realizes she can't avoid that part of her life forever. Jen and Warren, Oliver's boyfriend, try to track him down before things get worse. Attempting to find a cure, Oliver ingested another drug which may have done him more harm than good. Now Jen must become her own special brand of monster to either rescue Oliver or take him down for good. The plot just keeps getting bigger. Now, there's a little dialogue throughout this book. Most of it is Jennifer Walters retelling how she interpreted Mary Shelley's Frankenstein when she was in high school. She says, "I was in high school the first time I read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I can't remember what class it was for, because of a proliferation of monsters in my life. I also became and also because I was recently on bed rest. I reread it a few months ago. It's not the book you think it is. A lot of it is about icebergs. I mean, there's a point to this. Because she's not talking to us, the reader. It's really mostly about this guy who made a monster, almost by accident, or not by accident. Carelessly is probably a better word. And it shows police confronting Oliver in his Swamp Thing form. I'm surprised Marvel didn't get in trouble for basically ripping off Swamp Thing, because he looks so much like Swamp Thing. You really don't get to the monster until the middle of the book, and then it's mostly about how the monster suffers. Hey, get the frick off my car, you hear me? For being a monster. The expression on her face is that of concern, and the attention to detail about the strands of her hair as they lay there against her body is just beautiful. You better not be in heels, the old woman says. Lady, do I look like I'm in heels to you? Jen, it's Warren. I'm missing my trauma support group, she says under her breath. What do you see? Bradley says. And he's drawn very excellent in this issue. Well, Bradley, I see a crap load of cops. Look at the attention to detail on Bradley's jacket and the shadowing. I mean, it's getting better in my eyes. And I see Oliver, she says. Now we see Jen up more closely, and now we can see the depth to her lips. They're going to try and kill him. I don't know if they can. The wind blowing causes her hair to surround her. It's just beautiful. And then she thinks of Bruce, her cousin. Help him. Jen, please. He's not this thing. Please help him. I don't know. I know, Warren. I know. I don't know if Bruce ever read Frankenstein. He wasn't big on fiction. I don't know if he would have thought of himself as Frankenstein or monster. So, her transformation is rather interesting. She can do it on command, whereas Bruce had to first be hurting, upset, angry, and that appears to be part of Jennifer's transformation too, but she can do it on command, it seems. She can will the anger and rage through her in order for the transformation to begin, like it has here. Of course, we are the monsters. What the frick is happening to my roof? And the old biddy's, she's starting to wonder what in the world's happening as Jennifer's transforming into She-Hulk. I'm gonna see you into next week, you monsters full of rage. Freaking monster, try. She says, stop, 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 stop. Rage that rushes through us like a hurricane to the heart. And she rage against the world. Rawr! Oliver! She's jumping toward him because she wants to get his attention, not hurt him. And this is at nighttime when everything is all up in all going crazy like. And it's even raining, too. Get out of here, he says. Kill you! No. Rage makes it impossible to be part of the world. I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that line. A world that can't help but fear us. Have to stop this now, she says. Too late. They're getting too close. Hold your fire. Jennifer doesn't want to hurt him. Warren, it's too dangerous. They're going to shoot him. Can't do this, she says. Do whatever I want. Which brings us to the other essential part of being a monster. This is not her thinking. This is actually her speaking to someone. But not us, the reader. Made me this. Have to stop. Oliver! Oliver, please, Warren says. We can fix this. Suffering. Please, I know you're in there. I know you know who I am. I know you know I love you. The monster suffers. The attention to detail, the depth of that coloring, making these characters come to life, making them seem real. Excellent job, Marvel. You did a wonderful job. Hold your fire. Go. Because he is trapped. Oliver. Frankenstein's monster never asked to be created. He's making a run for it. He's going over the bridge. Call the frickin' Coast Guard. I hate that word. It's used too much in this book. And I mean this entire series, really. Call the frickin' Navy. Call a frickin' superhero or some crap. I thought these were the frickin' superheroes. And I love what the artists have done with Jennifer Walters. I may have mentioned this previously. How her body shines with green energy surrounding it. I don't recall her ever doing that before, or that ever happening to Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk. Crash! She lands down on the barge. You will kill me, Oliver says. And he does literally look like Swamp Thing. I can't get over that. You will kill me! No more dying, Jennifer says. And even at this stage, I believe she is not fully transformed, because she still looks very feminine, at least in the face, to me. Rawr! You will kill me or you will die. So she has to stop him, but she doesn't want to hurt him. She tries to hold him off the best she can. Kill me or you die. It's like Oliver wants to be killed. Like he wants to die. Now! And she's not fighting back because she doesn't want to hurt him. Because she knows she could die. Rage and suffering. Grrr! In the heart of the monster, one feeds the other. Smash! Grrr! No, she wraps her hands around him. Crash! Throwing him against the barge. In my monster heart, sometimes, it's all I can hear. It's all I can hear. Hulk! That gets her attention. And it's Hellcat. He's down, right? We don't need to kill him, right? Arrgh! Holy crap, she says. Wait! Jennifer jumps and flies and jumps away. That's how the Hulk did it. He can't fly, but he can jump. Okay, stay down, sir. Help is on the way. Hellcat recognizes him as a person and not this creature. That's respect. I have to admire that. I don't know what I thought I would get out of reading a book about monsters. I mean, what do I need to know that I don't know already? See, this is why the dialogue was important, to show who she's really talking to. So that's my book report on Frankenstein. I'm sure that was very helpful, if you can even hear me. She's visiting Oliver in the hospital. And she looks very attractive too. Very, very pretty. So when you wake up, you're going to feel like crap, probably still betrayed. You're going to feel like a monster, and you're not going to know what to do about it. I'm not going to tell you that goes away, even if you are in a coma. I'm not going to lie to you, Oliver. This next bit might really suck. If you're not mad at me for either not killing you or trying to kill you, and you need to talk to someone who has some insight into what you're going through, I'll be around, she says. She's very attractive. I'm hoping she gets back to her full green self like she was in the sensational She-Hulk. So she later meets up with Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat, who also looks very attractive in her civilian dress too. You saw Oliver? Yeah. Still in a coma? Yes. What's the boyfriend's name, Warren? Not good, Patsy. Bradley said he's going to a support group, though. Support groups are good. Yeah, they are, Jennifer says. Are you still going? No. I don't think sitting with a bunch of traumatized civilians is helping. Do you want to talk about what happened on the barge? I mean, it seemed like maybe you wouldn't have stopped, but you did. And Patsy Walker is not somebody that we get to see very often in the She-Hulk series. I mean, right now it's Hulk, but it becomes She-Hulk. We don't get to see her as, a normal person. Usually it's just in her costume, but she has a very pretty face here. Very lovely. Good job to you guys at Marvel for this. Do you have control when you're... I do, Jennifer says. I do, and maybe I don't. Am I like Bruce? You didn't attack me, Jen. You stopped. I wish Bruce was here. I mean, even if he never told me half the stuff that was going on with him, I feel like there's no one else who could possibly understand. Sorry, she says. Don't be. And you would think this would almost be the end of the story, or right here. We're going to figure this out, okay? But the two women are being watched. Hello, Jen Walters. It is so nice to meet you. I'm your biggest... It's like she's rehearsing what she's going to say. Hi, Jen. My name is... Bing, 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 bing. Rushing down these stairs, apparently. Hello, Jen Walters. I'm so glad I'm finally meeting. Jen Walters, my name is Robin. It's so good to... She just walks off into the darkness until she arrives home. Jen Walters, my name is Robin. It's good to meet you. I'm your biggest fan. Zzz, zzz. Hello? Yes. I am ready. To be continued. Apparently, this person is not just a fan. This is a stalker. Somebody to be feared. So, what did you all think of this issue? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. So, please do, share what you're thinking with me. And do subscribe to my channel, Spirit Comics, and smash the notification bell like She-Hulk so you'll get all the notifications when my videos are uploaded. And also, please do like and share this video with others so they can enjoy it as well. Till next time, true readers.